Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Life After Lasso. We are into the second season with AFC Richmond. We're into the month of October now. We've had a very good start to the campaign so far. We've got 13 wins in 16 games across all competitions. We're doing pretty well in the Europa League and the Carabao Cup as well. So without further ado, let's get into the month and let's look at those fixtures. So ladies and gentlemen, we're into the month of October. We've played the first 2 months already. It's been pretty good so far. We had a very good first month in August. We also won the Community Shield at the end of July. That's the third time I've mentioned it. No more. In September, we had a bit of a mixed bag of results. We had a few wins, 3 wins in the Europa League group stages. We had 1 win in the Premier League, 2 defeats, and we had a win in the Carabao Cup as well. So we'll get a quick look at the fixtures for October. We do have in total 6 games in all, 3 of those in the Europa League, 1 Carabao Cup and 2 in the Premier League. As you can see, we've already played some of the games in the Premier League already. The first game was a home game against Leeds United. We came away with that with a 2-1 victory, which we're absolutely delighted with. We're pretty much in control throughout most of the match. So we'll show you the goals very quickly. As you can see, first goal here, ball in from Kukoc, over the top. Danny Rojas just makes the run, gets away from, buries it in the bottom of the net. Second ball here, Winchester makes a move forward, see him again, over the top. Danny Rojas makes the move, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Does fantastically well. We did concede towards the end of the first half. Nice header from Bamford. I feel like probably Zorro could have maybe done a little bit better with that. But it's fine. We came away with the 3 points. As you may have seen there, Leeds also missed a penalty quite late on as well. The next game we have is in the Carabao Cup fourth round against Blackburn. As you can see from the result there, Jamie Tart scored 2. Jermaine Defoe scored his first goal for the club. And we were pretty much in control again. Looking at the stats there, we were in control for most of the game as well. You see here, Woodburn again, big ball over the top. I'm not sure if Tart heads that or the defender miscues his clearance, but it sets Jamie Tart off. Cook and Woodburn combine in midfield there. Woodburn looks down the line, squares the ball. Jermaine Defoe can't miss really. So here, Blackburn big, gives a little bit of a scare, coming back into it. Great ball across to Low. He just drills it. He just absolutely smashes it. And I don't think there's much you can do with that. Woodburn involved again here, plays a 1-2 Tart gets, I would say, gets lucky. I think the keeper really should have done better than that. The ball's in there, the keeper's coming out for it, doesn't make a move. Jamie Tart's just there to put it away. So great result. We play against Stoke in the next round. The next round of the draw had already been done, so we do play against Stoke in that. Next game we have then is at home to Wolves. As you can see here, unfortunately, Sam Obisanya, 2 yellow cards. He got sent off, he got suspended. But again, we dominated most of the game. So we did, looking at the stats there, our XG of 2.76 against Wolves is 0.13. Tells an awful lot, so it does. We dominated throughout most of the periods, except for a little 10-minute period in the second half. As you can see the ball here, good ball from Dawkins, Jamie Tart, first time finish, far corner. What more can you ask for? Jamie Tart. This time Winchester plays over Lamar. Danny Rojas makes the run. Last minute, he gets in there and puts it away. Kings from Hazic. Dawkins and Tart. And Rojas. Fantastic finish yet again. So very pleased with that result. Especially in the first season, Wolves were one of those teams that they did beat us in the last minute of the first game that we played them, which is a little bit hard to take. So our fourth game in the Europa League against Besiktas, as you can see, a pretty evenly matched game, you would say. 14 shots to 18, same shots on target. XG a little bit more in their favour. Pass completion very similar as well. Came away with a 3-2 victory away from home, which we're absolutely delighted with. That win did put us top of the group by 8 points. So we have 2 games left to play in the group. We're 8 points clear. We can't be beaten. We have topped the group, so we're absolutely thrilled with that. And see from the goals here, Danny West plays it back to Jamie Tartt, heads it in the far corner. They do what they do best. They're the 2 aces for a reason. You can see here, Besiktas, great ball forward. And I mean, it's a great run. He beats the offside trap. Lamptey in the Docklands to Coburn. Tartt plays into the foe. The foe does what he does best again. Similar to the other 2, you know, they're top class strikers. Comes back here to 2-all. Levin with a cheeky little dink over Zorro. Absolutely fantastic finish though. And then Jamie Tartt just runs at the fence here. Coburn picks up Lewis' ball, rifles it under the far post as well. So great result, as I say. That put us top of the group. We have an 8-point gap, as we'll get a look at here. So we're on 15 points. Besiktas are second with 7 points. So the last 2 games there, really, we're not worried. Clearly, obviously, we're clear in that group. The next game we played then was Vizela in the return game, which we've already seen the group. After the Besiktas game, we were on 8 points. Besiktas were on 4 points. But as we can see here, we also managed to win against Vizela. Great penalty from Jamie Tartt. Absolute top bins. And then set piece again in the Ginter. Gets his first goal for the club since his move. So absolutely delighted as well. Vizela did give us a little bit of a scare late on. 85th, 86th minute. Sammy makes a breakthrough and beats Tim O'Brien, who's making his first appearance of the season. So the big game we have coming up now is against Liverpool. We are away. Do have a very good record against Liverpool since the beginning of last season. We've played them now 4 times. We've won 3. We've drawn 1. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, all being well, we're hoping to get another result against them. So a couple of changes here. We'll bring Kukoc in the midfield. Ahmed Hodzic will come out as he is injured, and we'll bring in Winchester, and we'll bring in McAdoo again. Declan Coburn doesn't really need a fitness test. Thomas Lamar goes back in, and Danny Rojas is injured. He's out for 2 months. We lost Danny Rojas for 2 months, so that's a massive kick in the gut. We're going to hope that Jermaine Defoe can certainly contribute between now and then, and Declan Coburn will be playing in what's probably his more natural position as a striker. He plays very well on the right wing for us, but he is naturally a striker. We'll bring Renan Lodi back in to left back. We have Tarek Lamptey in at right back, Kukoc and Dawkins in centre midfield, and Lamar and Woodburn on the wings. So that's the best lineup we have at the moment. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this match underway. We'll give the guys our little pre-match team talk as we do in all the games. Let's have a quick look at we'll look at the Liverpool team in just a moment. Give them their feedback. No reaction seemingly whatsoever. We didn't even get a look at the Liverpool lineup, but that's okay. We can see here again, very strong team. Gomez, Grulich, Matip, Robertson, Fabinho, Marco Asensio, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Salah, Mkhitaryan, and Firmino. Mkhitaryan's just picked up an injury. Diego Jota has come on in his place. On the bench, Liverpool do have Sadio Mane, and that's really all. And Mykolenko. In terms of first team players, we have a lot of youngsters on the bench. Obviously Lewis, Phillips, Williams, Elliott and Jones.
What does he try from here?
But that's not to say that those aren't quality young players as well. So we'll see here, Lamptey picks up Lewis ball, plays it forward, Grealish puts it out. Doing the full chase and down, Bergs in the midfield, Asensio. Diego Jota beats his man. Ooh, and he's dragged it wide. It's maybe a little bit of a let off for us there. Audio is very tinny as well. I'm not sure what's causing that. Good ball from Jota and Salah turns it around. Firmino slammed the near post. And we do have Tim O'Brien. We forgot to change Tim O'Brien out and put in Thierry Zorro.
That's a decent ball, steady progress, real
But
chance to break.
Good ball from Jota into Salah. Turns it around. And Firmino's unmarked. We really should be doing better defensively there. Isaac McAdoo there.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Encourage them a little bit. We are the away team, so we don't want to be harsh on them. Tarek Lamptey there, not playing a great game so far. Winchester and Dawkins picking up bookings. A lot of players not playing very well at all. You might have to thrash arms. You've been terrible so far. Jamie Tart did not appreciate that. Another booking there. This time for coach. Ball across to Winchester. For the coach. 1-2. Flicker's going to lose the ball there. Thomas Lamar does lose the ball. Going to pick it up there. Recover coach. Lamar, that's a terrible pass. Winchester wins it back. Tart Lamptey plays it over to Jamie Tart. Is he in? He's in. Get him! Jamie Tart does what he does best. Feeling there was going to be an offside call there, but it hasn't happened.
Concentration, conviction, contact,
yes,
and sheer class.
Jamie Tart is struggling as well. He might need a big one. Tucks it in at the near post. Excellent. That's what we like to see. That's a nice finish.
Great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else.
Oh my word. Do we get a replay of that? We do. Robertson to Chamberlain. Plays it forward to Firmino. Turns it back. And the Jota. It's a tidy finish.
He picked his spot expertly.
Well, maybe they were asking for it there because if...
Look at this lead.
Coming up to the hour mark, we need to make some changes. A few guys here really are not playing well. Brian with a good save, very good save. We bring Coburn in. Coburn really not playing well. We'll bring Hughes in there. Lamar's not playing well. The coach is struggling. We'll bring Awar's back from injury. We'll bring him in the centre midfield as well. It's a terrible pass. We got Lamar. Lamar, watch that slide tackle. It's a good tackle. Keep that up. Do more of that.
Well weighted.
He's onside. He's onside. Don't even need to look at it. It is onside.
Referee's got a big call.
Yeah, we need that. Let's make these changes. So there's the goal. You can see. Yeah, he's onside. He just gets the right side of the. So we've made the changes. Awar's in. Colin Hughes is in. Coburn's in. We really need to be doing better. Let's rate the team. 3-1.
Over it comes.
Mars in. Per ball. Hughes is offside.
It's very different. He looked done.
Loday's not playing well. Really not playing well. Dawkins isn't playing well. Lamar, Defoe. It's been a per show, so it has.
Produced a good ball. He's put a stop to that.
Good interception. Or, well, that's a nice pass. Lamptey. And Defoe's made the run. It's a good save from Allison. He's offside. He's offside. It's fine. Dawkins, you gotta be more alert than that kid. Just give it away. And Asensio.
What a goal! And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Dawkins just, I mean, he may as well just give the ball to Curtis Jones and say, here you go. Very disappointing. It's a good cutback. I think it could have been the right side of Asensio. Asensio's a quality player too. We all know this. Berate the team again. 4-1 we're down now. We don't handle this European hangover very well at all.
This could spell danger.
Dawkins, Coburn's in. Oh, that's too far. It's straight out to keep. Took too much. Took it on far too much. We're close to throwing water bottles in the full-time team talk here. We will thrash our arms. Expect you to see you all in training tomorrow. I think that's fair. Very, very disappointing. We were in 5th going into that game. ended up in 7th. Not a pleasing result at all. But we just do what we got to do. We got to turn it around, pick it up, and see how we get on. Hayden Roberts, it's alright, he's out alone. Colin Hughes is very tired after playing one game. Oh, what are you doing to me, Hughes? And that is the 29th of October. That will take us into Halloween, and that will take us into the end of the month, and therefore the end of the episode. So it's not been a great month so far. Well, it has. I mean, you know, we've one defeat in 6 games. That shouldn't be a negative, but I just feel like that Liverpool game, given the magnitude of the result, makes it sound very grandiose. Apologies, but given the scoreline in that result, it feels like a much more deflating end to the month. You know, we've had great wins against Leeds, against Wolves, against Blackburn in the Carabao Cup, the 2 games in Europe against Besiktas and Vizela. So all in all, we've had a good month, but we can't distract from the fact that we have had a good month. But just that Liverpool game just kind of annoys a little bit more than what it probably should. But that is the end of the month, so we will wrap it up at that. We will be back with the next episode very, very soon. Episode 4, we're going to go into November. We might play the November and December fixtures because of the Winter World Cup occurring in between the 12th of November and the 14th of October. We do have 2 Premier League games to play after the World Cup. We do have a friendly to play and possibly a final, a friendly semi-final, and possibly a friendly final after that. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to play in total across the 2 months. And then in January, we do have quite a number of games there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in January. So we might throw November and December together in the one episode. But as I say, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, please do subscribe. It absolutely helps. It massively appreciated, and thank you very much for that. Of course, you can like and share the video as well. And again, please leave your comments in the comment section below. I would love to know if you're playing with AFC Richmond yourself, how you're progressing, how you're getting on, what season you're into, who you've signed, how many trophies you've won, if you've been relegated, all the rest. I want to know everything about your AFC Richmond save. But that is all for me. I will say thank you once again. I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you. Take care.